Sí, sí se puede, cabrón, pero para que no tengas que poner el de esto más chiquito. Sí, ese es el Play 5 se puso al YouTube. Ya se va a hacer J total. Te lo envié ya, olvídate, míralo por el celular. En el celular le puedes dar para atrás.
Into the box, Bernardo
Ya te lo envié por el
Valencia,
celular ya.
and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-1 pitch.
¿Cómo?
Hit back up the middle.
¡No! ¡Oh! ¡Qué clase de coach!
Keeps a foot on the bag to...
¡Ay, Dios mío, cabrón! ¿Le entraste a ver? Hacho, dale, cabrón, y mírate ese fildeo que yo acabo de hacer. Dale, dale para atrás, hacho, cabrón, y checate ese fildeo que yo acabo de hacer. Sí, sí, tú lo puedes dar para atrás en un live. Para que tú cheques ese fildeo que yo acabo de hacer tan bellaco, cabrón. Quiero que cheques el de esto, cabrón. Oye.
Record the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike James.
The shortstop. Mike James.
Y le puse Mike James, como los tengo en USC.
First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Me gusta, es que es más fácil, cabrón. A mí alguien me dijo que es más fácil, cabrón.
The 1-0.
¡No!
Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Darryl Parker's right on it. He went around, so that's strike one.
¿Cómo va a ser? Hacho, me tienen un zurdo fildeándome, cabrón. A mí no me gusta que los zurdos me fildeen para ganar el juego. Bueno. ¡Ay! Yo creo que este es el primer uno que doy. De verdad, hablando claro, yo creo que es el primer uno que doy, loco. Ah, la verdad que yo hice un full ciclo de los dos ahorita. Y fue sin querer el cabrón porque no sabía coger. Ay, Dios mío. El punto es que estamos ganando ya. Ganamos.
And any win is good, especially on the road.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Williams Jerez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Corey Stokes closes the door for the save, his fifth of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Bass.
Aquí uno le da dos veces y a la tercera de una se gira.
Follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Bay Bears, 7 runs on 14 hits.
Yo tampoco, mírame mi de esto. Cuando en el live lo enseñen, mírame mi speed y mi stealing. Mira mi contact, cabrón, el de la X. Te va a dar autobochón. ¿Qué pasó? Sí, en el otro que yo tengo, que está líder él tiene 80 y pico, cabrón, de conta que apenas lo uso. Y yo quiero botarla, yo no quiero darle para segunda, primera base. Cada vez que... ¿Quién? Lacho, no, yo no. Pero tú sabes el que yo no uso para nada, el círculo. Yo no lo uso para nada, cabrón. Fuck.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way.
Te lo digo ahora. No, aquí no. Ah, la X es normal swing y el círculo es contact swing. Ah, pues por eso no la, a lo mejor no la botaba.
They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Working for the punch out and the offer got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors.
Cara,
No man left on.
aquí me hicieron un challenge de que me
Inning number 1, no score.
Yo me poncho mucho, cabrón, no te rías.
Now at the plate, Freddie Alonso.
Ay, deja eso. Yo me quiero ir con los Mets.
Ready.
O para Washington, ahora que está Juan Soto. Jalte para el carajo, tercera base. No, mámamelo.
James is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And inning in the books
no se fue
tonight,
para Washington.
still scoreless here on the show. Set to get his evening
Carajo,
at the
estos son los
plate.
routers del 2019, eso no importa.
And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Mire, pendejo.
James ranges
¡Tírala!
to his left.
¡Ay, Dios! Eso me encabrona.
They will not get him at first.
Yo no sé por qué él cambió eso, chico.
So that'll go into the books
Eso que
as
no
an
me ha pasado desde hace
E6, and he'll be
rato.
kicking himself over that one. Into
¿Cómo se usa eso? El fielding, ajá. El pure... Botones.
the box, George Morris. He did
Como
not
se me
play
caiga,
last
cabrón.
night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Runner goes.
Mira, mira esto.
That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's
Puta basura, cabrón.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard this
¿Pa
point, so
qué?
it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
En serio.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Back to the mound. And there's one down now.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today.
Es que el punto de esos errores que yo hacía, cabrón, es que le daba 2 veces al botón
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
y me hacía el fake ese.
Here's the first pitch to him.
¡Ay, vete pa'l carajo!
This ball is
Cabrón.
crushed. Forget it. Long gone. Home run.
Me encabronan los zurdos, cabrón. Y los jodido afrentado viene de primer pitch y me la manda por medio. Costado.
Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hacho, me encanta este... No es que me encanta, cabrón, me gusta. No me gusta más que el otro, pero... Como te digo, el otro... Que yo soy historia, cabrón, como rookie, qué sé yo. Cabrón, para hacer un jonrón a 400 metros. Papi, pujado, cabrón. Tiene que ser pujado, papi. Este, cabrón, acabo de hacer un 460, cabrón. Y este es en 62 de power.
Yeah, baseball is a
Lo que
game of
falta todavía para
adjustments. It's time
subirlo.
they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily. But now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his
¡Ve, no la tira! ¡Ay, Dios!
So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So striding forward now, Bernardo Valencia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit weakly on the ground to short. James charging this one, and an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway.
Cabrón, mira, la tiré
Now
mal.
batting, Mike James.
Shortstop, Mike James.
La tiró mal, cabrón.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back
Pues
safely.
úsalas tú. Ponla.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Este cabrón pitcher lo quiere cachar el cabrón este robando base. Me tiene bien agitado. Tírame la buena a mí, cabrón. Suelta un bicho, cabrón, que me tira a mí y se juega la base. Ay, Dios.
Drew, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners going.
Ay, no puede ser. Después que le editan súper bien.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1.
¿Cómo que
Coming to the plate now, Bob Suzuki, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger.
Ahora el hijo de Ichiro Suzuki ahí.
Suzuki.
Into the windup, here comes
No
the
sé, carajo,
0-2
ese cabrón, pero ajá.
toward the alley in left center. And there's a base
Que de
hit.
Suzuki, cabrón.
To start out the home half of the 7th.
¿Qué pasó? Tiene carechino, míralo.
Approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Striding in, Bernardo Valencia. It's been
Yo me acuerdo que cuando yo me puse el nombre a Michael Jordan, yo pensaba, no van a decirle el nombre. Pero si lo dicen, sí. Ay, no, cabrón, y no le da pa... segundo doble play tan fácil.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping.
Tírala, cabrón. Ahora espera.
A solid one hit in your entire career, but pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across in this half. 9th inning coming up.
A ti te da gracia eso, cabrón. Mi jugador cabra tiene 95 de speed y como 20 de steal.
Stockton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 23, Damien.
¿Y por qué no seguiste la cajera, cabrón?
Now to the plate, Mike James, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ay, Dios. A la madre los sliders, detesto los sliders.
Nothing in 1. Swinging a ball pulled hard.
Dale, sí.
And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he's going to get to 2nd now with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Dice la mía la de ellos.
Decent lead at 2nd. Here's the pitch.
Okay.
And that's the 3rd time we've
Yo buscando el lobo, cabrón.
in this one. So a pivotal moment here and digging in now, Cristobal Chavez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Runner goes for 3rd. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at 3rd, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
¿Tú crees? Hacho, no llegaba a nada, tengo 70 de speed.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does
O sea, no me
get to
atrevo.
third base.
O sea, pero ¿sabes la cosa? Que yo le di el errado para coger, pero no cogí eso. Tampoco.
And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Martinez. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Ay, pero yo no entiendo eso, los sacrificios. Los flyouts que uno se puede tirar y anotar, yo no lo entiendo, yo no sé cuándo tirarse porque a veces yo me tiro, cabrón, y vienen y me ponchan, o sea, me cogen de out. No lo entiendo. ¡Corre, corre!
Tonight's ball game comes to a close 3-1 the final. The Blue Wahoos rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one.
No lo has hecho, cabrón. Con 88 jonrón no lo has hecho.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears.
Ay, cabrón, me tienen bien aburrecido con Bad Bunny, cabrón, que se cagan en la madre Bad Bunny con todo, Dios mío. Este más ignorante.
Dave Gunter, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we...
Cabrón, es que a mí me da gracia, cabrón, porque está bien, pudo haber estado mal, pudo haber estado mal, cabrón, pero Gabriel estaba al lado de él, cabrón, y ella lo vio y no le dijo nada.
Team scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Valencia is there. One pitch, one out.
¿Y qué si le agarraron el huevo, cabrón? ¿Y qué si le
the numbers on this guy? This starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me,
set to get his evening at the plate.
Este cabrón se va a robar la base.
Valencia, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned to hurry. On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. One hit's all they get. We'll go now to the top of the third. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Alonso.
Claro que no, cabrón, pues se para el tiempo para todo.
Freddie Alonso.
Si los 182 juegos que jugué con el otro. Diablo, cabrón, este cachel es una mierda, cabrón. No cacha o sea, no da una, pay. Cabrón, estoy que me voy con Yadier Molina, sí, cabrón. Es que me voy para allá, cabrón, porque ese cachel, cabrón, me han robado como 15 bases, cabrón, y el cabrón no llega a la bola. Que es la mejor posición, cabrón. Oh, ¿y esto qué es esto? Ay, la va a coger. La cogió.
Striding in once again, Bernardo Valencia.
The right fielder, Bernardo Valencia.
Drilled to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw.
Acho, no llegó.
As he reaches it first.
Vamos a hacer. Tú lo tienes con que entre más lo aprietas más poder.
Digging in, Mike James. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is.
Pues tú lo tienes con eso porque yo se lo quité.
This leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1, here it comes.
No, ay Dios mío, es que me coge de pendejo bien duro.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Y mira, me hacen otro fly out.
Is right there, one down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Robert Martinez.
Yo que tenía 3 semanas, cabrón, de hitting streak.
Last at bat with another big hit right here. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. Pensacolo's out in front here, 1-0. Digging in once again, Bob Suzuki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The set and the 1-2. Bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side.
¿Qué? Pero, cabrón, la tiré bien, la cachó, me bajaron la reacción.
Who's lead it 1-0. Stepping up to the plate.
¿Cómo te moviste rápido, cabrón? Por favor. ¿Cómo que no ven entrada, cabrón? Y nosotros no hemos hecho una carrera. ¡Y la cacha, el shortstop!
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dave Gunter earns his first win of the season. Damian Stockton hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign.
Yeah.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Sí.
Zach Littell will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch.
¿Dónde está el viento para la izquierda?
Work in this one today.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep
Te hice caso.
way back there, and that one is long gone.
Te hice caso, tranquilo.
A solo shot here to left, home run number 16 for him on the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump.
Nacho, hubiera salido emocionado.
Home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box now, Andreas Velasmil. As his first opportunity in this one. Hit on short.
Debería ponerme Carlos Beltrán, ¿verdad?
So nothing happening this time around.
Es que estoy pensando todavía en un nombre en español. Quiero un nombre en español. Quiero un nombre en inglés.
Stepping into the box.
Sí. Voy a poner a Roy Santana.
2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Pitch on the way.
Estás loco, cabrón.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. James is right there. And he's
Mi favorito. ¿Quieres saber cuál era mi favorito? Ah, Andrew McCutcheon.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike James, he went deep in
¿Sabes por qué era mi favorito? Porque estaba en el cover de MLB19. No, porque yo no sabía nada de pelota. Yo me puse a ver el clip del... Hombre, es que yo tengo que meterle esta run.
He's set. Here it comes.
¡Ah! ¡Vamos! ¡Y la cogió! Voy a dormir.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Robert Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Como te decía que ese hombre cuando yo veía los catch que él se tiraba, cabrón, y la cogía con el guante todo doblado. De que se me olvidó, yo me metí para centerfield. Por eso nada más.
First pitch on its way.
Pero ya no hace ruido.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Carlos, pero para adentro, cabrón. ¿Cómo tú me vas a poner un 3-2?
3-2 pitch.
No, lo hice sin querer. Lo hice sin querer, cabrón.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out
pues
and
yo sabía
throwing
que
a
se iba a
walk
hacer
can
fuera.
be an inch or two. It's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive.
Ready now, Mike James. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Ay, cómo me muerde, cabrón, estar ganando y yo estar jugando tan fucking mierda. Como que late, cabrón, le di súper bien.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he strikes him.
Eso no fue bola.
No.
Pura que se iba a tocar hasta tierra y todo.
Digging in, Mike James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
¿Qué?
Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
There's a fastball well off the
Estoy
plate
cargando el equipo, cabrón.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here it comes on 1-1. And he might
Acho, eso es lo que pasa cuando me pichan adentro, cabrón.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Era que hubiera quedado bien de clip.
Drew, he flew out in his last at bat.
Drew.
No.
0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2. So coming
me hicieron eso una vez, cabrón, yo me mordí.
There are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Cabrón, estoy en tercera, como este hombre se vaya.
Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Charles Judd.
The third baseman, Charles.
Velasmil, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Ganador.
runs down to third. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double.
Carlos, como me encanta, cabrón, cuando los segunda base tiran para primera cayéndose.
To preserve the win, that's what we call finishing strong.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Mobile Bay Bears used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Y yo hice eso ahorita, nunca me había pasado.
Earns his first win of the season.
Me pasó ahorita, mano.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm
yo lo grabé y yo dije, diablo, cabrón, esto nunca me había pasado, qué duro.
Make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Bay Bears, 7 runs on 13.
Minor League Baseball.
No
At the plate, Mike James. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. The pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Ay.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind.
Cabrón, es que me molesta un montón que me tiran solo. Ay, estate quieto, joystick. Tratando de coger el joyo challenge, cabrón, cabrón tirando para arriba.
High in the air and deep down the line.
Eso lo coge. Eso lo coge, cabrón.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. In now, Mike James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mike James.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he leaves the
¡Sí!
Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball.
No busques eso que no aparece.
A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Eso no va a aparecer esa bola, cabrón. Eso está en el bosque con...
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Mike James will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far.
Bien encabronado, ese cuando estoy encabronado. Y Fabián.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Cortez on third, Koo at second, Green at first, 2 out in the inning.
¡Ah!
He's behind 1 and 2.
Pensaba que eso iba a ser bola.
And it's fouled away.
Fastball.
The 1-2 pitch.
¡Ay, Dios, cabrón! No le da. Che, que me la tira afuera, cabrón. Y yo por magnético le voy a tirar. ¡Ay, no puede ser! ¡No puede ser! ¡No puede ser! Vamos a cagar en Satanás y si fue la gran puta. Se puede ser tan miserable en la cabrona vida, pregúntame.
Striding in to start the Mike James as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Popped him up.
Otro falaya, un back to back. Oh, no puede ser. Es la 9ª entrada cuando el juego está por 1. Está por 2. Está por 2 el juego. Más vale que a mí mi equipo me cargue, puñeta. Que está cabrón.
Grounded back up the middle. James Gloves it on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Aunque está más fácil eso de los botones, que ahora me pone más nervioso. Porque no sé si la voy a fallar o no.
It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Mobile Bay Bears used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never...
¿Qué carajo? Mira esto que me dieron, Fabián. Diamante. ¿Verdad? ¿Cómo me llamaron? No, no, no. Y ahora puedo hacer pesas, parece. Pero déjame entrar a esto primero. ¿Dónde es eso? Ay, de Dynasty. ¿Qué? ¿Qué carajo? Ah, sí. ¡Ya! ¿Qué hago? ¿A quién cojo? ¡A diablo! Porque hay un montón. No. Yo no sé quién coger, cabrón. ¿Quién? ¿Dónde carajo? ¿Quién? Pero dime el nombre. Yo no sé quién carajo es ese hombre. Ah, ese cabrón. Que lo coja él. Lo conozco. Pero yo necesito gente para patear duro. Tiene 76 de power. Aquí hay gente con más power que él. Aquí hay gente 89. Se tiene 106 de poder, cabrón. Joe Carter. Pero para eso es contra izquierda, contra derecho es 72. Ve, Jackie Robinson tiene 53 contra poder derecho y 71 contra izquierda. Eso sí, tiene de 110 contra contacto y 85 contra izquierda. Puede que lo coja. No roba base, no es tan bueno fildeando. Este también pega. También necesitaría un pitcher, fíjate. Esta es una porquería. Stamina. Johnny Damon. Una porquería, fíjate eso. No me importa el fielding, caramba. Lo que me importa es que dé duro. Ya lo si este tuviera. Ay, Dios. ¿Qué? Ay, Dios mío. La de esto de Daniel. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, me cago en ese día, cabrón. Lo detesto con toda mi alma. Lo detesto con toda mi alma, cabrón. Yo lo detesto, cabrón, porque pues no. Yo tenía un cuero lindo. Yo estaba maquineado. Yo estaba para todo. Yo estaba ready, cabrón, que si yo duraba 30 segundos, yo iba otra vez. Y tú duraba 40. ¿Me entiendes? Y... sonó mal, sonó mal. Yo dije 30 segundos, no 40 segundos después, yo duraba 40 minutos, hermano. No, tampoco tan malo, cabrón, ¿sabes? Ya, no tengas mala imagen mía, ¿me entiendes? Fabián, estoy entre Jackie Robinson y diablo, ¿cuál era el otro? No. Johnny Damon. Porque Johnny Damon tiene 85 de speed y 85 de steal. Tras que tiene 112 de contacto contra left y 92 contra derecho. Este otro, Tori Hunter, tiene buen overall, pero tampoco es tan cabrón esto. Y Jackie Robinson, en verdad tiene 78 de speed, 41 de steal. Olvídate de Jackie Robinson. Johnny Damon. Johnny Damon se fue. Add to lineup. Mira quién yo tengo aquí. Starling Marte. ¿Tú no sé quién es Marte? El de los piratas cuando ese hombre estaba con Andrew McCutchen. ¡Ah! Hasta yo sé quién es ese hombre, cabrón. Yo no sé nada de pelota. A ver. A ver. ¿Dónde está Marte? Fuck no. No sé. No sé. ¿Dónde está Marte? Tostado. ¿Lo va a rechazar? Claro que mierda son mis pitchers. 84, 84, 79, 72, 71. Pero ¿dónde está Starling Marte? Está en la banca. ¿Cómo que Starling Marte está en la banca? Yo no sé. Center field, left field. ¿Tú no sabes quién es Charlie Marte todavía, cabrón? Dios mío, ese tipo está duro. Ese tipo está en la prime de los piratas. Vamos a chequear a mi nene Jordan. Quiero ver los récords para que los veas tú también. Ya lo sé, ese que se cargó, cabrón. ¿Cómo se chequeaba eso? Los récords, sí. Ah, míralo aquí. Míralo aquí, lo encontré. Mira. Mira mi récord, qué lindo. No, de career. Dicen 185. Yo soy Michael Jordan. Ahí están los récords de toda la liga. El hitting streak. En la estadística. Sale MLB record. Pero pues yo estoy aquí en el locker, mira, tú sabes, bien fino. Mira. Mira eso. Así, en el locker, fino. Así se ve. Eso dijo ya anoche. Está pobre tu equipo, cabrón. Yo estoy 86 over el cover, tú estás. Ah, ya. Yo creo que yo creo que en el overall que a mí me ajustan aquí, yo estoy como a ti 91, sí. Mira lo que- Ah, no, yo estoy en Los Ángeles. ¿Oíste? No sé. ¿Qué equipo yo estoy? A ver, no sé. ¿Qué? Duro, cabrón. Ah, pues bien. Pero como que estaba default, con razón me tiraba la miel de estilo ese. Lo de jonrones. Este cabrón. Ah, pues si le da cáncer, ¿qué cojones? Que le dé cáncer sin querer. Ay, Dios, cabrón, ¿qué te pasa?
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Este cabrón.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Mississippi Braves and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
¿Qué equipo? Cabrón, yo no sé quién tú le preguntas, pero yo no sé absolutamente nada, Fabián. Esto es un equipo doble A. A Los Ángeles, algo, yo no sé. Y en el primer inning yo estoy perdiendo 4-0. Ay, Dios. Acuéstate. Eso es acuéstate. Vete a coger. No, la cogió. Duro.
Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the... To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 88. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's line.
A mí Lindor me está jugando el guante de oro, cabrón.
As he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ramirez.
So 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Bay Bears on. So digging in now.
Pero mira, mami, cabrón, yo estoy primero en el MVP por encima de Mike Trout. El mejor shortstop. El mejor de esto, cabrón, un montón de cosas, cabrón. Mejor batería average y toda esa mierda, cabrón. Y cabrón, yo no estoy ni en la competencia para el shortstop. O sea, del top 3. Yo no ni estoy ahí, cabrón. Hacho, déjame terminar este juego y yo te voy a enseñar todo eso, cabrón. ¿Qué? ¿Cómo va a ser eso? ¡Qué strike! ¡Eso está fuera!
If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Cabrón, hermano. Eso es porque tengo alguien en base, cabrón. Ah, Chile, doy en el piso. ¿Qué? Estoy ganando, mira así. Ah, yo pensaba que estaba perdiendo, cabrón. Yo perdiendo ahorita. A mí me dan ganas a veces de jugar un juego completo, pero esos que son tan largos.
Mike James, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Eso sí se tiene que ir, cabrón. Por lo menos tocar la pared. Mira, no la cogió. Hacho, que me tiro para casa. No. Hacho, podía tirarme, sí. Hacho, llegaba así, cabrón. Hey. Tenía que tirarme porque habían dos a humanos. Hacho, la cogió. Hacho, yo no tenía que meter una cajera. Neta, qué mordera. Es que si se pudiera brincar o algo, cabrón, o hacerle una evasión, pero no, ellos no lo hacen. ¿Me entiendes? Como en los clips esos de MLB que ellos les brincan a veces por encima. Yo quisiera hacer eso, cabrón. Como Madden, cabrón, evitarlo, hacer el fake. Ay, ahí se va. Madden 20 está bien duro, cabrón. Yo ahora el que tira el balón. Quarterback. Checar cómo. Yo lo que sé, cabrón, es que yo era bien rápido, cabrón. Y ese, papi, no había nadie abierto. Me fui. Checar. Como me encabronaba que la defensa mía fuera una mierda, cabrón, y dejaran que me tocaran. Porque, como te digo, yo quería irme para el equipo que está Patrick Mahomes, que él está solo. Pero bueno, como no me cogieron, me hice otro jugador y me hice el de esto, el quarterback. Madden es duro, pero como yo único lo jugaba es que Isaac tenía el EA Play ese. Y pues de eso duró un mes nada más. No lo puedo jugar ni aunque quiera. Quiero un bombito, quiero coger un bombito.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
¿Eso es de la, tú lo tienes de la Plus?
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike James. He'll get to take his
Yo que se lo tenías de la Plus, eso no se puede, es imposible que tuvieras de la Plus. Mira mi average. ¿Viste mi average? Digital. No pues. ¿Viste mi average? ¿Qué te llama? 420, ¡ay! Yo en el de Michael Jordan tenía el push-up, pero pues, para no repetirlo. Estoy cansado de verlo.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see.
Ya se fue por encima de la pared grande. Ah, no. Ay, si hubiera ido por encima de la pared grande, cabrón. Un jodido demonio, pay. Eso sí, mi personaje tiene unos bodybuilder. Doble play. Yo creo que yo lo escuché por el Molusco, cabrón, en la radio.
Mike James, he went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't.
¿Y qué tú crees de Mike Trout?
Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired.
No sé, nunca lo he visto gol, por eso te pregunto. No, pero él siempre me salió por ahí.
Yeah, Matty, big time K. I'm up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just
Miguel Cabrera.
off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And there are 2 away.
Juan Soto va a terminar siendo de los mejores.
And their runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Mismo medio. Llega. Yes. Lindor. Yo no sé, cabrón, yo no sé nada de pelota. Yo estoy diciendo los nombres que me vienen a la mente. Adiel Molina.
And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And there he goes towards second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors.
A run on 3, no errors. Eso se la va a robar, ¿verdad?
Two with a double on his line thus
Hey.
far.
Espera. Hacho, dame la bola, dame la bola. ¡Qué basura eres, cabrón! Yo llegué hasta temprano. ¿Cómo va a ser? Por eso que es una basura. Favo. Me gusta. No. Que yo le tiro a eso.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take two
Que le
outs.
tira hasta Very Late y todo, cabrón.
Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Ah, pero ¿cómo va a ser? Ah, le di muy temprano, ¿verdad? Just early, cabrón.
Behind that swing, pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
Ah.
Not away, and the count holds at 1-2.
Le di bien y le di mal, cabrón.
Yes, he
Ah!
yes, and that's a big out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Hostia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bruce Graham. In a
Este cabrón va 3 de 3.
2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ready with the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men. At the plate, Nick Gage.
Hacho, nos ganaron.
Singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Si estamos fildeando es por algo.
In a liner. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired.
Uy.
Stepping in, Mike James.
Uy.
Deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Power swing. Cabrón, esto es para empatar el juego.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left.
Hacho. Me cago en Dios.
Me cago en Dios.
Me cago en Dios.
Boy, talk about
Como él va a cagar.
hitting some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run. Yeah, and that's just
Oh, chúmame el bicho. Eso era jonrón todo el día, cabrón.
Top of the 9th, then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Mississippi Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to...
A mí lo que me encabrona de la doble A, cabrón, es que las series son 5 cabrones juegos.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Mississippi Braves and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Emerson Mitchelltree, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just...
Viento, sí hay viento. Si ahora había viento en la otra, lo botaba.
And that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down.
Ah, yo no le tiré a eso, que zángano soy.
Pretty good fortune in this one here today.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short.
Yo no sé. No sé ni lo que tú estás hablando.
Bang bang play at first.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team.
Yo no lo sé
And
hacer.
if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing 11,
Johnny
kicking
Garcia.
and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Pensaba que era real, cabrón. Tiene un nombre medio real.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hard on the ground towards short. James has it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Sí.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mike James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim.
Dos hombres en base, cabrón, y el control no me vibra. Dos hombres en base y el control no me vibra, cabrón.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have
que
to
sé que
find
están
a way to
scoring
get something out of
position.
this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least
Antes
give
me
yourself
tiran
a
unos
little shot of
95 millas
confidence
para arriba,
and then
cabrón.
get
Por
back into
favor.
this one.
The 1-1 home is strike 2.
Ay.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9.
Ah, me están
But when
quitando
you're
las
down
ganas
by
de
4
jugar.
runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
The 1-2.
Vete pa'l carajo.
And that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there.
Bueno, te una cajara por lo menos, pero...
The greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you, and his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Rabbit. Green.
Ismael.
And that low ball.
Ya estaba despierto ahorita.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those
¿Qué?
calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you
Ay,
just got to move
es-
on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Sí, yo sé. Cristian me dijo que lo
Into the
vio.
box, Eric
The batter.
Merritt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eric.
16 de la mañana, 2 de la mañana.
The 1-1. This is pulled into right. Turner is there. Let's see
¿Por
if they
qué?
test it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So 1 run here on 2 base hits. No errors, and 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Mississippi's out in front, 4-1. Stepping in, Mike James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Él vino aquí ahorita.
First delivery to him on the way.
Él vino para acá ahorita, cabrón, en el break del trabajo.
On the move. He's got it, a great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man.
Le dio la chinesa.
7.
Pero cabrón, tú dices eso.
At the plate, Bruce Graham. He's
Lo,
working on a 3-hit
lo cogieron ahí
ball
como si
now.
fuera su hogar, fue
Graham.
la que se la roba.
Here comes the
Míralo ahí.
first pitch.
Mucho se cree que hay pendejo. Yo estoy en la.
Strike taken.
Ya lo que malo eres.
That's an easy.
Hacho, voy a hacerme un cacho el cabrón.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Arias. He got called out on strikes his last
Voy a hacerme un
3.
cacho, hermano.
Today's game,
Es que está
certainly
imposible
don't get
que se pueda tirar la bola tan mal
for too many strikeouts, but
y tan lento.
go down looking. Expect him to be a
Y este
little bit
tercera base robándome la bola.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Odio
So
tostado.
1 run, 1.
Bajé de 420.
He flew out in his last at bat.
James.
First pitch coming, here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Ay, comen cabrón a tirarle Barielli a las cosas.
0-1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the
Yo
wall.
no, cabrón.
I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
¡Ay, me la tiró por medio! Yo encabronado pensando que me la iba a tirar por abajo. Hijo de la gran puta este gordo cabrón. Tu maíz le va a tirar a ese hijo de puta. Gol de esa cabrona. eso! ¡Mira eso! ¡Mira esa bola! ¡Mira esa bola!
Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
¿Cómo va a ser?
Down the right field line. Turner sprinting after it, but this will land untouched.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a
Ay,
pitch.
cabrón, ya estoy alto, mano. Me ha tirado como 7 pitches ya. Ya no quiero pelear contigo. Vamos a ver si tira la bola.
Outside in a full
Papi, pero ¿por qué tú me quieres seguir pichando? Tírame la bola en el medio.
Regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you
Le gusta picharme, cabrón.
and battling it out.
Y me pasó, cabrón.
First and second now with nobody out.
Cabrón, yo creo que esos 29 pitches, cabrón, 9 fueron a mí.
Coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits.
Bicho, cabrón, que los otros días yo estaba jugando con mi player normal. Cabrón, y estaba para ganar el juego y me caminaron. El coach me mandó a caminar. Papi, 0-1, no he out.
A one pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side, reined in to second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Me hicieron double play, duro. Y yo me iba a mandar a coger.
Another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game.
A mí lo que me importa es hacer hit, a mí no me importa ganar.
Find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Yo lo que quiero es llegar a la MLB.
Ends at a 7-2 finish.
Papi, que ya van un montón de juegos y no me llaman.
And rode that until the very end.
Oh, Dios, cabrones. Les gusta verme pudrirme aquí.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mississippi Braves and the Mobile Bay Bears.
Andre Ingram.
Premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next.
¿Qué? Andre Ingram, ¿no te acuerdas de Andre Ingram?
Tommy,
El viejo ese 32 años que debutó con los Lakers, cabrón, que estuvo en la G-League como 10 años.
Hey man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling.
Y que en el primer juego metió 19 puntos. Y todo el mundo estaba, ay, el salvador de los Lakers. En los otros juegos metía 4 puntos. El tipo metía la pelota, pero pues.
He's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The second baseman, Nick Gage.
Ah, 3. Y mano, ese flyout es mío, salte pa'l carajo. Salte pa'l carajo, gracias. Pues puta, carajo te crees tú. Se vaya pa'l carajo, Se overall pa' mí. Él no subo de overall, yo sí. Mike James. Ella, cabrón, dame en la cabeza si quieres, cabrón. Diablo.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers.
Oh,
At the top
qué
of the
lindo.
game. Dan, you have to love
Qué lindo.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair.
Ya lo por poco no llego a segunda, cabrón.
And runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
¿Qué
Hey,
hiciste?
after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 days.
Diablo.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days
La mala.
with knocks will help you sleep
Drew,
better at night, Dan.
dale Drew, por favor, ya lo bajo 1-2.
Popped up, bats over to his right, and the inning is over. Digging into try it again, Mike James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Ay, Dios, cómo me encabrona eso.
Self-defense all the way, one gone. Ready for another
Ya me
chance.
has presentado el de tercera base.
The center fielder, Adrian Rowley.
Cho cabrón, él no tiene por qué cachar eso.
To his right, James. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now batting, Mike James.
Dos hombres en base, cabrón. Si yo no le doy, yo no meto una cajera. Ay, me voy a matar. Me voy a cortar la yugular, cabrón. Voy a coger con 2 navajas, cabrón. Me voy a cortar la yugular, así me muero 2 veces.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Adrian Rowley, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Segunda, papá. Qué lindo. Roberto Clemente. ¿Qué pasó? Ay, no te puedes salir. El juego. Simúlalo, se joda. Simúlalo, que se joda. Dios, cómo me encantan las mujeres. ¿Qué pasó? Te quedaste callado. Ay, Dios. Estoy jodido, cabrón. Todas las jodidas doblan mucho rato, me empiezan a doler. Hay que hacer el ejercicio. De hecho, a mí me van a tener que cortar el dedo gordo. Del pie. Oíste. Ya me lo van a tener que cortar, cabrón. Ya 1 semana y media de que me hice lo de las uñas, cabrón, y no me bajó el hinchazón. Estoy tomando hasta antibióticos. Hielo. Después tengo que tomarme 2 pastillas de antibióticos 2 veces al día. Comida, qué sé yo. Y agua así, ni que agua así, nada. ¿Cómo se dice eso? Agua con algo, cabrón, y vinagre. Qué sé yo. Y pues, no ponérmelo en el dedo. O sea, hay algo para ponerle el pie, cabrón, y agua con ese y vinagre blanco. ¿Sabes? Pero soy bien duro, cabrón, me puse a tomar. No sabes qué significa eso, ¿verdad? Que me puse a tomar, sí. Nada, cabrón, que el alcohol corta el antibiótico. eh, Ay, no, esto es ejercicio. Hacer la escalerita, cabrón, y a mí estos ejercicios que tengo que timear. De- Cabrón, pero mira cómo está saltando la escalerita. Parece que está bailando. Tacho, sí, pero no me gusta ese estar timeando. Mira, y saqué plata, cabrón. Yo pensé que los había sacado todo bien. Diablo, más juegos, cabrón. ¿Cuánto más tengo que jugar? Lance Dixon. Dios mío.
This minor league
Ni
team
puta
is
idea.
reminded that
¿Qué
the
cosa me-
eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Van a venir gente a mirarme. Me van a dar por 2 en contact y en fielding, cabrón, pero yo no voy a hacer contact. Ahora no. Ay, Dios,
It's
quisiera
time
tener
for
16 años
baseball now as the
todavía.
show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the
Sí.
Tadahito
Jose,
Yamada,
hazlo.
the right-hander from Japan, will
14.
get the starting assignment in this
flaco.
one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very
Coming to the plate now, Mike James.
Ustedes es mucha gente porque yo llegaba tarde siempre.
So he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Mira, voy 8 de 24. Por ahí son Tyron, cabrón, estoy la... Kobe. Dios mío, Kobe. A la hostia. Chacho. Tírame la bola por medio para que veas cómo se va. Te lo dije. Te lo dije que se... Casi. Casi.
not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here.
H.
Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Diablo, ¿te gusta la cebolla?
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Travis
Oh, that's
Green,
picante.
and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Perdón.
Ready with the 0-1, and he popped him up. McLean is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So
No, yo no sabía esto, que se podía mirar la bola así como si fuera un juego normal. Yo siempre me quedaba estancado a veces. Que no sabía dónde estaba la bola y que no me tiraba. ¿Quién?
As he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Carajo, ese cara.
He's running. That's a strike to throw down.
¡Ay, Dios! ¡Qué mierda eres, hermano!
Stolen base.
Me dan ganas ni de coger perdón del tipo que se roba la base porque sé que no me la va a tirar bien. Yo siempre llego, mira eso, mira eso. Siempre llego. Ya, Dios.
Now to the plate, Mike James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat, 1-0.
Lo sabía, mano. Dar los dos sliders para allá afuera.
Find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike.
Claro, claro.
Miss over the heart of the plate in these situations.
Había 3 bolas corridas. Pero no te gusta tirar para el otro lado por lo menos. Me vas a pasar, ¿verdad? ¡Estás loco que me va a pasar! ¡Ah! ¡No se fue! ¡No se fue! Me pasó. Diablo, si le hubiera dado un poquito más tarde, cabrón, la botaba así.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to
Me salió más barato base por bola.
We'll see how he fares here.
Coming to the plate now, Travis.
¡Base por bola!
I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets
A mí me cogieron.
The three of us return with more
¿De dónde, cara?
baseball.
Ah, mira, sí. En el pie la base.
Now at the plate, Fred McGowan.
Ay, nos están ganando. Hala, ya quería ganarme el B, puñeta.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up, one there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on.
Me gusta porque no se corta el audio.
Mike James.
Now batting, shortstop, Mike.
Here comes the first pitch.
Vamos, 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 que eso está lejos. Eso está lejos. Ese se quedó estancado en la colina, le hizo un hueco a Bob Bunny.
2-run shot to straightaway center. 19th home run for him on the season as we are all knotted up at 2.
Eso es en doble A, más nada.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses it.
Ese pasto está más tieso que los de jugar golf, cabrón. Eso cayó ahí y dijo, olvídate, no me muevo. ¿Cómo tira? Rooftop grill. Bueno, imagínate. Ningún equipo merece a uno, cabrón. Este cabrón se va a robar la base, ¿verdad? Vamos, vamos. Vamos, por favor. Ah, no, no se la robó nada. Ah, pero doble base. Doble play, perdón. Dale base por bola. Fabián, dale base por bola, que le sale más barato. Dale base por bola. Vale, base por... La cogió. Dale base por bola, que le salió más barato. Sí. Nada, pero por el clutch, hice clutch. Anotaron. Vamos al frente ahora. Manuel Jare. Ay, no puede ser que tú perdiste eso, hermano. Ya, se te fue para tercera. Nos van a meter una. A menos que cojamos un fly out. Hacho, voy a verte el juego. Voy a verlo todo. Doble el play. ¿Cómo que doble el play? Yo no puedo hacer. Ah, sí, sí. Hacho, esto es lo que no me gusta, cabrón. Pero yo lo voy a jugar full. Hace por bola, sale más barato. ¿La cogió? Bien, la cogió. Bien, bien. Ahora... Ah, ¿verdad? Metió. Ahora le hacemos todo el play. Acabó todo. Sí, papá, sí, manager, te entiendo. Sí que quieres el lado del play. ¡A cabrón! Ya, para el carajo. Yo lo simulo, yo no quiero estar viendo todo eso. Me los metieron con una. No, de hecho no. Llegó. Otra base robada. Qué sorpresa. Favo, vamos, vamos, Favo. Se por bola te sale más barato, papá.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
No, no, le di sin querer. Ay, Dios, cómo me encabrona eso. Que le digan suavecito.
They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard.
Me voy a dormir. Perdí el juego, cabrón. Perdí yo el juego. Oíste.
And the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Biscuits jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Michael Shibuya gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Sean Levitt wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits. 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes.
Voy a jugar esta serie, cabrón. Si no me llaman para MLB, me voy para el carajo.
The game's future stars are on display.
Cabrón, llevo jugando rato, cabrón. Es para que a mí me llamaran ya para AAA. Eso es verdad, porque todavía me falta AAA, cabrón.
Dominic De Los Santos,
quiero ir para los Astros.
native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his
Los
last
Ángeles.
3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Slapped hard.
Ay, porque la...
Campillo is there to put it away for route number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
Striding forward now.
Ese hombre está 0-0-0-0 todo, cabrón. Como ese hombre...
Stepping into the box, Mike James. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound.
Va a cagar en Satanás 1000 veces. ¿Quién carajo se metió allá a ver la mierda de la IPT también?
Next will be the designated hitter.
Ese tipo va 0-0-0. Ese que ya ahora empezó a jugar hoy.
After striking out his last time up.
Nos están ganando.
Last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
Fao, saluda a tu compañero de view.
Ready now, Mike James.
No sé, alguien está viéndome.
Thus far in this one.
Un hit. Ahora ven que saca un jonrón, cabrón, y no me lo cuenta como hit.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Sí, me di de cuenta.
1-0. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Cogieron de pendejo, cabrón, bien duro. Ya, ese tipo tiene la curva a otro nivel de alto. ¡Woo! ¡Woo! Eso no se fue. Se fue para tercera, cabrón. Estás loco. No llegaba nada.
Yeah, and he didn't
Ahí
come out
hace
of
esos
his,
tres,
he
otros
didn't come
tres.
out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins.
Mío, tengo un
and
hambre
didn't try
tan
and get too
cabrona.
big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
Unos espaguetis.
I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early.
Extraño estar en casa de abuela, cabrón, porque yo cogía, cabrón, y ellos preguntaban después de la cena que si uno iba a comer otra vez, cabrón, y yo decía que no. Me llevaba comida para arriba. O sea, porque cuando me diera hambre por la madrugada me lo comía. Papi, cabrón, sí, yo me quedé todo el fin de semana, desde el viernes hasta el lunes.
And that misses ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Y como te digo, hacho, cabrón, yo me acuerdo ese día, a las 3 de la mañana, papi, arroz amarillo, con albóndiga, papa majada, jamón. Y yo me comí una raja de pan sobao. Qué rico. Mira, le salió más rentable base por bola y ahora las bases están llenas con un out solamente. Pero el hombre va 0 de 2, 2 strikeout. Oh my god, no home run. 1-2, ese hombre va.
As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
¡Me sacó! Pero ¿por qué dejó de correr? El personaje dejó de correr solo.
Ready for another shot now, Vinny Oliveros, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Se fue a coger, te pillé. ¡Ay, tío! Pues yo lo pillaba. Voy a jugar con Yadier Molina, cabrón. No quiero que me vuelvan a robar una vez en la vida. Y se va a robar la tercera también. Se la robó también. No. ¿Tú lo escoges? Ah, pues.
At the plate, Mike James will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
Ya lo me vas a pegar el bolazo, cabrón.
Nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know
is pretty well at
the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches,
I
think I know why. He's doing.
Te sale más barato base por bola, mi rey. Yo te lo dije, pero tú no me hiciste de caso. So, las clases a las 3 los jueves. Están más baratitas porque son para los niños. Las 8 están más caritas porque son para los adultos, ¿sabes? Pues yo te dije lo que tienes que hacer conmigo. No me hiciste caso. Y ahora estás perdiendo, estás ganando por 1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches.
Ay, estoy jugando atrás de la Casa Blanca, cabrón, no me jodas. Mereces honrón y estoy jugando atrás de la Casa Blanca.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the
No sé llegar, pero perdí después de hacer ese jonrón y roncar tanto. No pico.
Montgomery Biscuits took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Ay, Dios mío. Los monto...
Between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way.
Cabrón, pero mi equipo se llama Mobile, cabrón, ni que fuera ti Mobile, cabrón, en el equipo este.
In now, Mike James.
De los 20 jonrones, 49 RBI, Fabián.
10 RBI.
Y no me han llamado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pero...
Qué feo. Take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
¡Ah! ¡Hacho, por estar hablando contigo! Me cago en tu business, cabrón. Cabrón, el juego hasta me avisó por dónde iba la bola, cabrón.
Cortez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Se va como quiera, se va como quiera, se va como quiera. Se va como quiera. Se va como quiera. Gracias, gracias. Buena información para el otro un sabio día. Ay, Dios, cara. Ay, Dios, ¿cómo que sabio Vega? El Invader será. Invader se tiró por la segunda cuerda para el piso, cabrón, a los 70 años. Sabio Vega no hace eso. O dime que sí, cabrón. No vengas a decir que sí. Nos acaban de robar 2 bases. Y este cabrón de catcher, yo no sé qué hace con su vida. De la AA, te tienen que cortar. Costello, cabrón. Mira ese nombre que tan huele bicho, Costello. Y el primera base deja ir la. Fallan, pide trade, cabrón, y que traden a tu tercer base por mí. Porque estoy tan malo. Una dinastía juntos. Orange juice.
Into the box now, Mike James. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes to...
Pillo. Kobe Chuck. 20. Empezamos el primer quarter juntos. Tú te sientas. Yo me siento, tú entras. Cabrón, como me agita que me avisen. Ay, Dios. Mira, por poco más chueca, cabrón.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
No, le di bien temprano.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball.
Demasiado.
The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to
3-2, te sale más barato base por bola. Más barato. Ok. Lo fue muy temprano, yo creo, ¿verdad? Sí. Estoy meando. Pensemos en verdad en la cara de los Brooklyn Nets ahora mismo. Que como duele. Oye, ¿viste esa mierda? Con el Barcelona.
But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ben Simmons y Barimir, la cara de los Brooklyn Nets, teniendo a Kyrie Irving y a Kevin Durant en el roster todavía. Ay, Dios mío. Un hit bonito y hermoso.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
¿Quién tiene a Houston?
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200
A Jalen Green.
ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
A Kyrie Irving yo lo voy a decir, yo quiero a Kyrie Irving en Miami. Kyrie Irving en Miami sería tan cabrón. ¿No están los otros? ¿Y dónde está Carlos Correa? ¿Carlos Correa está en el 2019 en los Astros?
Standing in, Eric Merritt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at
Pues
first
tengo
as
break.
the run comes in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there.
Yo no conozco a nadie.
Ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Si quieres saber el overall más alto de mi equipo aquí en AA, 64.
Flyout for him in his last trip. And the runner's breaking for third, and he'll step off. And they're going to put the tag on him at third.
Cabrón, tú puedes creer esto que yo escuchándote sin querer le di al alrededor, cabrón, y arrancó a coger. Y me pillaron.
And no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Mike James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Se va, es que eso se va. Eso se va. ¿Para dónde están los jugadores sentados? Pendejo. 22 honrones.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have... Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final.
No errors, they left.
Pero juego contra un montón como Mary Biscuit.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the line.
Estamos 15-13 los dos. El juego del desempate. 7-11, Kyrie Irving Durant. ¿Dónde está tirando el viento? Para ningún lado. Me dieron derecho, va para la derecha. ¡Ah! ¡Hijo de la gran puta! ¿Por qué me dijiste swing?
On the slider there as he's way out in
El
front.
cabrón, un cabrón del carajo me dijo swing y le hice swing y se fue bola.
Off the plate, one
Lo puedo
ball,
grabar
one
y el
strike.
cabrón swing, hice swing. Hijo de cabrón.
The 1-1.
Te sale más barato base por bola.
It's gone.
Tío, ¿qué tengo que dar tan duro a esa puta bola? Esa bola no se merecía eso. Esa bola creció para un futuro bueno. Yo no tenía que darle tan fuerte.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Standing in, Christian Arroyo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
¿Qué es eso?
And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Base llena, Fabián.
Well,
Va 0-5.
right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that
Ahí
gets
de.
down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game
A favor de
right.
nosotros.
Respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know
Esto va doble play all day.
for his buddy, but that's the way the game.
Yes, sir.
The ground is short. This could be 2. One there on the first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning.
Mi player se ve tan frío, cabrón. El cabrón, papi, se la batearon en la cara, cabrón, se por el piso. Y el cabrón fue caminando a cogerla. Caminó del agua a coger la bola. Más nada.
Now at the plate, Mike James. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy.
Te sale más barato base por bola, te lo dije. Porque yo te la tengo que sacar otra vez en el primer pitch. Ayer yo te dije que las clases eran a las 3 y no viniste. Eso te lo merece.
Solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yo se lo dije, yo no se lo dije, Fabián. Las clases eran a las 3 y las clases para los adultos a las 8. Y él no llegó a ninguna de las dos. La boté encima del muro, cabrón. ¡Qué demonio!
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike James already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on
Sale
the
más
screws.
barato base por bola.
Getting that first
Te voy a
pitch
decir en qué
strike
Fabián
is
está aquí.
really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give him
No.
some advantage there.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Marmolejo gathers, throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Mike James will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game.
Ay, Dios, cabrón. That's early, le di super bien.
Over at second, Green on at first with 2 down. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put in.
Quería pedir tiempo.
So striding in, Mike James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Mobile Bay Bears took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Emerson Mitchelltree earns the win, his second. Russell Harmon was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Bay Bears, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
Another one bites the dust.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11
Another one
minutes.
bites the dust. Bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Bites the dust.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Lytle has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike James, an absolute hitting machine right now. He's already added 9 base hits to his season total in this series alone. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left.
No.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near.
Stepping up now, Vinny Oliveros, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Grounded to short. This could be 2. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Ready to take his hacks again, Mike James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Arroyo fields cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. around first. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Ready once again, Travis Green. He singled his last time up. James leads off second with nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. Thought twice about the plate, but now he'll go to third. And he's safe. Digging in and looking for more, Taylor Ward. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A play at the plate. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across the score. At the plate, Eddie Marmolejo, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Bay Bears lead it 6-1. Stepping in, Mike James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. And he misses with that one for ball 4. Yeah. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
The left fielder, number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Green. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Right to him. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in, Taylor Ward. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's down on strikes. So they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Bay Bears on top, 6-1. Striding into the box, Christian Arroyo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. McGowan gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ball to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to...
Mike James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. No balls and 1 strike.
Mogavarielli.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing. but it has to be some.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
At the plate, Travis Green. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. No one out with a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Bay Bears, 6 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Me cago en Satanás. Me cago en Satanás 10 veces, cabrón. Me cago en la óspera. Me cago en estos cabrones. Me cago en el cabrón calvo este hijo de la gran puta. Cabrón, que me van a ir ni que a probar como tercera base. Cágate en tu madre. Que no puedo. To have a very different options of how we might use your versatility. Cabrón, que no. No decía para decir que no, cabrón. No seas estúpido.
And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, a game of dreams also becomes a game of choices.
¿Qué? ¿Sí? Estáis leyendo. ¿Qué pasó? Ay, yo no quiero ser tercera base. Ah, ellos dijeron que mejor versatilidad. Y yo le dije, pero yo soy un shortstop. Y ellos me dijeron, pero necesitamos ver la versatilidad, qué sé yo, cabrón. Y yo, ustedes me trajeron aquí como shortstop. Y ya. Y ellos te traemos aquí para que te probaras y ver que nosotros, lo que nosotros queramos, lo que tú quieras, así. Va a jugar un juego nada más. Nada más. 3 juegos, cabrón. Te voy a meter 7. Es que me jetaron a meter 3 honrones en los próximos 3 juegos. 7 lo voy a meter. ¿Mm? Dice. Ay, Dios mío,
Minor League Baseball
cabrón.
is live and on the air on the show tonight.
Ahora vamos a ver cómo se juega la mierda de tercera base. ¿Dónde está el viento? Para arriba, voy a tirar para arriba. Ay, vi al cabrón esta bichar, cabrón, bien unorthodox. Es un brujo.
First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Well, you
Este que
take a
bicho
look
así,
at our
cabrón, jodido
visiting
brujo.
club as they take the field tonight. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out. Line
Jodido
drive
brujo,
to center
toma.
field.
Toma tu brujería, cabrón.
Catch will be
¡La
made here.
cachó!
Tagging is the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Esta tercera base,
So
cabrón.
striding forward now.
Oh, cabrón.
Vladimir Marquez. He'll get to take his
¿Cómo
first
que
pitch
Marquez,
here.
cabrón? ¿Cómo que
Here now
Marquez?
the 2-2. Bit of eyes here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw is bladed.
¡Ay, cómo que tarde!
Let's play ball. 3.
Ya no vuelvo a aparecer hasta la... ¿Cuándo? A la
Leading off the
cuarta, desde
inning,
la primera.
James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs.
Hacho, como la coja. Ay, no puede ser, cabrón. Este cabrón es un jodido tryhard.
Digging in to try it again. Manuel
Carajo, el
Fernandez.
cabrón ese que me quitó el jodido
One out
shortstop.
and one on here in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped up.
Está.
Chavez has a play,
Salte para el carajo.
and that's the second out of the
Ay,
inning.
cabrón.
Let's play ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike James. He flew out in his last at-bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely.
Ganando por 5.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Ay, qué porquería.
But this will land untouched. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will bang up against the 326 sign. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no
Oye,
doubt
para
about
tercera
that,
porque
Diego.
está el
You
otro.
go into a pitcher's meeting and
Eso me parece, si no llegué me había tirado para tercera.
Who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Green.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Ready for another chance? Eric Merritt.
Catcher, Eric Merritt.
Pulled toward right center field. Galloway is after it.
Tírate, tírate.
He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Now batting, Vladimir Marquez.
The batter, number 4.
A por uno, cabrón.
Vladimir Marquez.
Hit softly on the ground to third. To second for one. Return throw is
Oh, no me gusta
inside.
tercera base.
They do turn two, and it gets him out of the end.
Para ese juego segunda, cabrón, el que está al lado de shortstop.
Mike James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
Ay,
Those
yo
are
no
pitches
diría
you only
eso.
get Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Is there. One away.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
¿Qué es eso de estar fumando para allá, cabrón?
The Jumbo Shrimp used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Henry Campos wins his third of the season. Dylan Peters was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. William Moffitt hammers down a 5-out save, his 10th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners,
Yo el fin de semana le metí un pan por primera vez.
This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow the show.
Normal. No me hizo nada.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation
No me hizo nada,
of minor
cabrón.
league baseball. Ought to be a good one here.
Tenía que actuar para estar en el mood,
On
cabrón.
the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to
Pastelillo, yo estaba allá, lo le doy
contact
más,
than a
cabrón.
strikeout walk guy.
Me daban ganas de tosar, cabrón.
Scorched to
un
third.
montón.
James is up with it. Throw on to
Pero
first.
no lo
2
tengo.
gone. And now we'll look at the starting
¿Qué?
lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club
Como
going
que pa'
to need to
adentro.
focus on this evening, Mark?
Maddie, this lineup screams it needs an
Que me lo
overhaul.
tragué.
When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not.
Sí.
Into the box, Vince Denson, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Little roller to third.
Hay que invitarme tú.
Throw in time and the side is
Yo quiero hacerlo
So
contigo.
no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
Eso se escuchó mal.
Leading off for Mobile, the third baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat.
16 pesos.
He's able to take the ball the
Yo.
other way here. High and deep to right center. See you
La boté.
later. Over the wall, a home run.
No, que mi prima, Camila, iba a comprarlo, pero le faltaban 4 pesos. Pues yo le di un billete de 20 y dije, fíjate, comprarlo con eso. Y dame los chavos que tú tengas. Y pues Yandel lo fue a comprar. Lo llevó para allí, para allá arriba. Damos un doble piso, pues. Entre ellos y yo le dimos.
Well, when you groove the first
Ahí sí
pitch
que-
of strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore.
Nos dimos
That
del...
hurts.
Del Black Label de mi tío. Unos traguitos.
Mike James will step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
And that last at bat when he
Ni
went
más
deep,
porque
he
después,
turned
cabrón,
around
llegó allí de la nada, cabrón. Sin
I'm
nosotros
kinda
para
thinking
esperarlo.
this guy's a good
Se supone que no
fastball
llegara en
hitter,
4
so
meses
I
más.
might wanna move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the
Porque
plate.
él trabaja allá afuera, cabrón. Y él trabaja 6 meses y 6 meses no.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to.
Le estaba tocado a los 6 meses, pero vino porque un familiar de nosotros está muriendo y pues...
1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Que todo el mundo está, ay,
Down the third
que
base
no se
line.
sabe lo que va a pasar con ella, no se sabe lo que va a pasar con Mike.
Throw beats him by a half a step.
Cabrón,
He almost
si
beat that out.
lleva como una semana y pico en el de este, cabrón.
Now to the plate, Mike James.
Le quitaron la diálisis ya y no muestra mejoras, cabrón.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And a
eso es que-
half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, he
Viejita
gets a pass
todavía,
right
ya-
there for that ugly swing. He's been having a
No,
monster
olvídate de
season.
eso.
Take a step out of the box.
Lleva
regroup,
yo como una
he'll get
semana,
right
2
back in
semanas
this thing.
en el de este y no muestra mejoría, cabrón. Ella está enferma, cabrón, ella tiene como 88 años, o sea,
I think as a pitcher right here,
está
you
fácil,
gotta
para mí es
expand the
fácil
zone even
aceptarlo,
more.
cabrón. Aunque suene frío, cabrón. No es mi abuela, cabrón. Mío. ¿Tú crees que si me fuera mi abuela yo estaría hablando así, cabrón?
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple.
Dios mío.
That slider and make him bring up.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner will score from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now 6-2.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Lo. Home run earlier in the night.
Pues él llegó, cabrón, pues para pasar los últimos momentos de ella con que él estando acá. Pero ya yo lo acepté, cabrón, ya yo sé lo que va a pasar, cabrón. Y pues cuando me llegan las noticias, si me choca, pues me choca chispito, pero no. Si la veía de 1000 en 100. Y loco, no va a hacer el doble play. Ah, carajo. Yo me he vuelto medio fría, cabrón. Así para las cosas de muerte. Los sentimientos y todo, cabrón. Que por más huele dicho que se escuche. Mi tía de toda la vida, así, mi tía de la tía de mi maíz, que era mi tía así para mí, cabrón. Ella se murió, cabrón, y yo la quería un montón. Y pues, llevaba años enferma, cabrón, con cosas a los pies y no podía salir. Y siempre era, cuando me mejora, nos lo puede ir para el cine otra vez como siempre. Pues eso dolía, cabrón, porque yo sabía que eso no iba a pasar. Pero pues, cabrón, como ya sabía lo que iba a pasar, pues, me preparaba. Lo que sí que no me va a gustar van a ser mis abuelos, cabrón. Entonces yo no estoy ready para eso. Para ninguno de los dos. Para ninguno de los dos. Para ninguno de los dos. Yo nunca he sido cercano con mi abuelo. Mi abuelo me quería mucho cuando era chiquito, era bebé, yo lo quería mucho y siempre estaba con él. Y pues él quería que yo fuera pelotero y yo cuando era chiquito yo estaba en pelota metido. Pero pues eso bajó, cabrón. A mí no me gustaba la pelota, nunca me gustaron las pelotas. Y pues eso va, ahí es el cariño entre él y yo bajó mucho, cabrón. Pero últimamente él se está acercando más a mí, me cuenta cosas. Y yo me he acercado a él también. Ahora que mi abuelo tiene más de 75 años. Mi abuelo come imagínate, mi abuelo está tan jodido, mi abuelo come como una vez al día nada más. Fumando cigarrillos. Yo creo que eso no se lo ha dicho, cabrón. Yo no, por más que tiente eso, cabrón, jamás en la vida voy a tentar fumar cigarrillos. A mí no me importa. Jamás en la vida. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. También a mí me perdió lo llamativo desde chiquito, cabrón. Sabes que uno de chiquito es presentado para todo. Una vez yo estaba en casa de mis abuelos, cabrón, yo cogí un cigarrillo de mi abuelo, cabrón, y le puse la lengua. Y se sabía carajo. Obviamente va a saber la carajo, pero todos los químicos que tiene eso, cabrón, eso te jode todo. Eso por un ratito relax, cabrón, te pone los pulmones negros. No le encuentro el sentido. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Lo único que a mí me llamaría a fumar, cabrón, y ni me llama es fumar marihuana, más nada.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Looking up is Brinson.
Ahí se fue.
This ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Ahí se fue, papá.
So a 3-run shot to right center field, and that is 27 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Ahí mi abuela estaba enseñándome. No, mi abuela de parte de para allá, yo no la veo. 6 años que no la veo. En verdad la familia de parte de mi país ni me importa, cabrón. No me buscan, cabrón, porque tengo que buscarlos yo a ellos. Mi país me dice me dice por Mike que lo perdone, cabrón, que yo no sé cuál es el enojo que yo tengo con él. No estoy enojado con mi país, me importa un bicho. A mí mi madrastra me escribe por WhatsApp a veces, cabrón. Me ha escrito 3 veces. Que deje el rencor que tengo con mi país, cabrón, que eso no es bueno. No, no me importa. A mí me importa un carajo mi país, cabrón. A mí no me importa él. Yo no le presto atención. No me interesa ni lo que haga con su vida ni nada, cabrón. Él quiere que yo lo perdone, cabrón, por algo que él hizo, cabrón. No, las cosas no son así. Si las cosas fueran así, cabrón, el mundo fuera fácil. ¿Qué? Sí. Si él me busca. Él no me está buscando a mí. Él quiere que yo lo busque a él. Eso es buscarme a mí, que yo lo busque a él. Él hubiera llegado allá al frente, cabrón, a pedirme disculpas. Es nada, cabrón. Anjico. Y está a punto de perder su trabajo, cabrón, porque John Johnson, allí en las piedras, en la autopista, eso va a cerrar. Y él trabaja ahí. Ahora está con esa mierda. Ay, se me cayó la bola. No me importa, cabrón. Como te dije, no me importa el carajo, porque ya para el año que viene, cabrón, él va a dejar de pagar pensión. En 20 días, en 19 días, yo tengo 19 años. Ya me voy a dejar de pagar pensión. Eso se va, eso se tiene que ir. Eso sí. No, pero yo no pienso estudiar ninguna carrera de 4 años, 8, ninguna de esas. Voy a ser perito electricista. A ti. ¿Y qué pasó con lo de los quiroprácticos? Yo creo que era.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second.
Mira, Fabián, me fui.
The relay throw. Get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again.
El comentarista tiene razón. El comentarista dice, ojalá él deseara que ese juego fuera para siempre. O sea, que siguiera para siempre. ¿Sabes por qué, verdad? Cabroncísimo, Fabián. No, cabrón, cabroncísimo estoy jugando. ¿Qué tú haces? ¡Corre!
throw to the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up.
Ay, loco, se paró y no corrió. Yo tenía una cajera gratis. Eso del alrededor no me gusta. Porque se para y le vuelve a darle alrededor y no vuelve a correr. No sé dónde cambiarlo. Por eso no lo cambio. Yo no sé qué setting él cambió. Cabrón. Mira eso, fallan. Mira esas estadísticas.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Bay Bears, 7 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
Se te dije que jugué cabrón. ¿Qué bajó?
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League.
¿Qué? ¿Dónde carajo? Que Durán se va a reunir con el dueño de Brooklyn. ¿Oíste? Para hablarlo sobre su trade. ¿Qué tú crees que pase? Pueden pasar 3 eventos. Va a decir, voy a jugar con ustedes esta temporada y para la otra buscarme el trade. Puede decir, puede extender. Que no va. Caribbean es la única razón por la que ese hombre está ahí, chicos. Si no estuviera ahí. Eso es lo que ustedes tienen que entender. Que Durán no está ahí porque Durán quiere. Bueno, tampoco, o sea, tampoco está ahí fuera de su voluntad. Pero él está ahí porque Caribbean está ahí. Eso es lo que a mí me agita la gente, cabrón. La gente se cree que Durán es el líder. Durán no es el líder. Durán es el mejor jugador ahí. Caribbean es el líder. Por eso ese equipo está tan jodido. ¿Entiendes? Avanza y dime, cabrón. Estoy aquí ya. Ok. Analog.
Bill Bay Bears.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué hace eso? ¿Pero qué hace eso? Ah, chompiche.
At the plate, Mike James, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hombre.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0
Hombre.
pitch. And he fouls this one off. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Ay, cabrón, pero ¿y esas mierdas de piche?
When you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate. not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Yo te tengo que botar la puta bola.
Ready with the 1-2. Back up the middle
Esa
and
fue
in
buena.
for the base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Bien, me subieron más 3 el batting
I know we
clutch.
sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike
Che, me
zone.
encanta este uniforme, cabrón, color crema.
That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and go.
Si dijera mi nombre se vería más lindo.
Ready now, Travis Green. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Esparza is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. In now, Randall Johnson. 13 at-bats in the series so far with 4 hits. To third.
Cuando me dejarán jugar de shortstop, los extraño mucho. Ya no quiero jugar de 3. Ya no quiero jugar de 3. Quiero ser el shortstop, la mejor posición, la que juega Lindor. Wow, wow. Hacer doble play. Jugando desde el play. Yeah. Hit a home run, yes sir. We're gonna do that shit every day.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Este cabrón picha bien raro. No, lo estaba por el medio y le tiré bien antes. O sea, con esa la botaba. Aquí la boto. Back to back. No. Watch out.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The set and the 1-2.
Ah.
Still 1-2.
Very late. Me cago en Satana.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a
Afuera del cuadro, 2-2.
Doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Como yo miré en esta partida. Como yo miré de esta partida. Como yo miré de esta partida. 2-2. Te lo fucking dije. Ahí está tu jonrón, cabrón. Ahí está tu jonrón. Roberto Clemente me lo mama.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday.
Qué puta bomba.
Hey, this
me dicen a la Akbar.
But he's going to ride this wave as long as
Ese quedó bueno, tienes que aceptarlo. Ese me quedó bueno. ¿Qué? Ay, Dios mío. Si yo tuviera un catcher así, qué pendejo es ese hombre. Mira qué pendejo, cabrón. Hay que ser pendejo para allá. Qué porquería, cabrón. Ahora estoy solo, cabrón. Puedo hacer 2 carreras, pero este pendejo se quiso ir.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
That's through another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
This lineup is so
Nos fuimos
deep,
3-3.
they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base base hit so far in this
¿Qué?
one.
No.
So far, this has
Pero
not
estoy
been
bien.
an easy
No,
one
no,
for
no.
this pitcher.
Estoy bien, estoy bien.
The left fielder.
So stepping in, Travis Green.
Al loco que me vas a coger jugando base jamás en tu existencia miserable.
Kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out and the side.
Ah, me cogieron en serio después de que estaba 2 pasos al frente. Pero el hombre 3 de 3. En el octavo out 4-4. Se va a ir 4 de 4 también. Yo nada más te digo eso, voy a quitar. No, porque yo le di sin querer. Mala mía que te ensojado. Hay 6.000 personas en los bancos, en los banquillos. Mucha gente. Me la puso por el medio y yo no le tiré. Mira que hay que ser anormal. Pues por eso. Acuérdate que tú vas atrás. Ahí me empezó a vibrar el control. Poder. Siento poder. Ah, fly out me fui. ¿Verdad? Que se vaya por arriba. Gone.
So a big spot here and stepping in, Vladimir Marquez.
Tienes que conseguirme uno, Fabián. Uno que choque. Oíste.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's
Bang.
a 5-4 game. So credit him with an RBI as he really.
Uno que me deje como teco.
Great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom.
Tampoco.
That's a great team win.
De especialidad.
comes to an end 5-4.
Ay, ¿cómo va a ser, cabrón? Y eso. Tienes que invitarme conmigo, contigo y con Ismael un día. Para que no me dejen solo, chicos, porque pues, yo pensaba que yo era pana de ustedes ya. Pero ustedes no me invitan, ustedes invitan a unos locos.
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters.
Por eso.
Right hitters coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's
¡Qué lindo! Eso sí va, ¿verdad? No, no se fue. Se me había olvidado ya, cabrón, que no cogía con los de arriba.
well with two away, the man on first, he was moving on contact and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Cara. Cucaracha. Ahí deja eso. Me muero. Me dan tanto asco, cabrón, que parece que les tengo miedo. Imagínate.
And now the runner's trying for third. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is
Yes,
over.
sir.
Digging in for
Cabrón,
the
que
second
jodido
at bat,
susto.
Mike James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Tú no les coges cosas.
Is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go quietly here in
Jodido
this half inning.
puerco.
On now to the top of inning number 4. All
Jodido
tied
puerco,
at
cabrón.
1-1.
Un día, cabrón, yo estaba caminando, cabrón, por la madrugada. Cabrón, había una muerte en el pasillo. Yo no me di de cuenta y la pisé con el talón. Fabián, cuando yo te digo que esa mierda hizo. Cuando esa mierda hizo. Explotó, cabrón. Ay, Dios mío, yo nunca había sentido tanto cabrón asco en mi vida que yo me metí a bañar completo nomás por eso.
The 1-1. Down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Ay, cabrón, cállate.
And a good effort to bring it back in quickly.
Cállate, cabrón.
Second base with a double.
Cállate.
Digging in, Mike James. He flew out in his last at bat.
Te avanzo hasta tercera y te avanzo hasta mi corazón.
pitch of the at-bat. A swing.
Te avanza hasta mi corazón, mi rey.
And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the tying run is in to score all the way from.
Te dije que te iba a avanzar hasta mi corazón, mi rey. ¿Verdad que eso lo dije? Puse hasta home. O puse hasta home. Mano, le da la parte de arriba. ¿Qué se le Edward? No, tengo un hambre cabrona. ¡Oh! Me tiré follando hasta base, cabrón.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Mala mía, Espinosa, papá. Ahora es muy malo. Ya los 481, cabrón, ahorita están al 416, Fabián. Eso es por ese juego de 5-5.
First pitch on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to.
Ay, porque yo le tiro a eso, será. Swing.
The 1-1 in the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
¿Sabes lo que me encabrona? Que me pichó un zurdo por 5 rounds. Cabrón, me encabrona que me pichó un zurdo por 5 innings y después cambian y hizo otro zurdo. Está vibrando el control ahora, ¿qué? ¿Qué tú me dijiste? Ah, eso, muy bien, te aguantaste. Te sale, mira, le salía más barato al hombre base por bola porque este estaba 3-1, ¿verdad que sí? Y yo no le hice un hueco, cabrón, al scoreboard por lo que fue. Eso no dejó de funcionar, cabrón, porque Dios es grande. 30 jonrones en la season, Fabián. Y lo que van son 4 semanas. En AA.
This guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one.
Oye, Fabián, tú sabes que... Perdón, hombre. ¿Sabes cuál es Smash Bros? ¿Sabes qué es, verdad? ¿Qué juego? Sí, ¿sabes cuál es Brawlhalla? ¿Sabes cuál es Brawlhalla? ¿Te gustan esos juegos así? ¿Te gusta mucho bien chililín? Mira, me están haciendo una entrevista por fin. ¡Oh! Te has convertido en un grandioso performer. Los fans estaban gritando tu nombre. ¿Cómo se siente escuchar eso? Me dan ganas de contestar. Estoy feliz de que sepan mi nombre. ¿Qué? Increíble, para eso es lo que juega. Es nice, pero intento bloquear todas esas cosas. Was this coming out party for you? Esto fue un party de ida para ti. Se siente como eso, sí. Hola mundo, estoy viniendo. No party yet, Hacho, claro que sí, el day.
This aspect of life as a ball player will demand
Continúa
the
lo
learning
Mike.
of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Sí. Ya lo Fabián, escúchate esto. El primero en jonrón, obviamente soy yo. El segundo tiene 8. Estoy liderando la liga en batting average, 485. El segundo tiene 341. En hit, 64. El segundo tiene 46. At bat, cabrón, yo no estoy primero en serio. Ya lo ¿y qué número yo estoy? Estoy 19, cabrón, en at bat. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué significa at bat? Los turnos, diablo, cabrón. Tengo 132, el primero tiene 156. Como quiera voy primero en todo aquello. En doubles, voy primero 19, el segundo tiene 10. En triples voy segundo, tengo 4, el primero tiene 5. En honrón 30, 8, 8, 8, diablo. En RBI 72, cabrón, el segundo tiene 27. ¿Qué? Cabrón, yo estoy matando, cabrón. ¿Qué? El de los runs tengo 33, el segundo tiene 29. Bases robadas, obviamente no voy a estar aquí, cabrón. Si tengo como 5 es mucho. Donde yo estoy. Mike James. Yo no, ni estoy en la lista. Base en bola. Ni puta idea qué es eso. Porcentaje en base. Estoy primero, 489. El segundo, 419. Slug. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es slug, Fabián? Tu qualify as a league leader. Cabrón, pero mira esa diferencia, cabrón. 1.371. El segundo tiene .559. OPS. Luces. 6. Era. Home run allowed. Shutout. Strikeout. Complete games. Walks allowed. Whip. Batting. Ya volví. Vengo ahora, cabrón. Me estoy meando bien duro. You're not a model. No, model. hace. ¿Qué? Oh. Ja. Vete pa'l carajo, Fabián. Cabrón, estoy aquí chequeando, me estoy comparando con jugadores. Y me estoy comparando aquí contra un MLB Starter. A él le dicen percepción, un jugador de cualquier día. El performance debajo de las expectativas. Y un rol es el starter, cabrón. Cabrón, yo que soy un starter de doble A. Un prospecto top. Performance por encima de las expectativas. Él tiene un potencial de C, yo tengo de B. Él es 76 overall y yo soy 59. Él tiene... ¿Qué es eso? G. No sé qué es eso. Y este otro MLB Starter. Young Talent, as expected, MLB Starter. Él es jovencito, eso no importa. No lo voy a concar a él. Tommy La Stella. Mike James, espérame aquí. Double A bench. Ay Dios, me pican los oídos, ¿por qué? Ah, yo no sé, cabrón, y a mí siempre me han picado los oídos, mano, por más que me los limpie y todo. Ya lo Fabián. Ah, subo mi speed de 73 a 75 y mi durabilidad de 53 a 56. O mi disciplina en el plato de 30 a 33 y mi batting clutch de 50 a 54. O me subo el cap de power de 71 a 75 y de 71 a 75. La disciplina, el clutch. Mierda. ¿Tú trabajas mañana? Milagro que estás aquí por eso. ¿Cómo carajo es esto? Claro, yo estoy haciendo un ejercicio que ya ni sé cómo se hace. ¿Tú estás viendo esto, Fabián? ¿Estás loco? Que fácil. Bicho quitado, cabrón. Esto está bien difícil. ¡Corre! ¡Pero dale! Esto es imposible.
A fast-developing young player
Mike,
is
you've
now
really
the attention
come
of a
out of
higher
nowhere to
option
emerge
manager.
as a notable prospect in this organization. People are noticing and talking. I've been working hard. I'm barely getting started. Yes, sir.
Prospects may not
No
realize
shortage
how
of
closely
confidence
they are
either.
being watched,
Good. That'll
and
serve
by
you.
other
Keep
organizations
it up.
as well.
Mi
for that
inglés está
matter.
on top, Fabián, ¿verdad? Yo no sé hablar inglés, cabrón. Yo sé todo de inglés, que yo no sé hablar inglés. Los otros días, cabrón, me metí para una conversación de esa de los espacios de Brooklyn en Twitter. Papi, cabrón, que le he matado, ya, cho. Y ahí es nervioso, cabrón. Me pongo nervioso y es rápido.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of
gentlemen,
minor league baseball.
please welcome
Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Jackson Generals and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Está cabrón que los comentaristas de MLB comenten estos juegos.
Dylan Peters gets the call for game
O
one
sea,
of
los
the series.
de las grandes
What do you
ligas.
have for us on him, Danny?
Me acabo de sacar sangre donde me estaba jascando en el oído. ¿Oíste? Vengo ahora, vamos a pasar alcohol. Vengo ahora. habías ido. La pagaste. Ok, te pillo. Claro. Esta es la foto que te envié y es lindo yo.
Going to have to do a much better job. Keep traffic off the bases. Keep the walks down. Try to limit the amount of...
En la gata, Fabo. Está bien, la gata. Hay tiempo no la veo. Ay, con ella en la escuela. Bueno, bien normal. La veía, hablaba con ella, pero pues...
Hit hard to third. James is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded. Standing in, Mike James. It was a
Donde tira el viento, no hay
three-hit effort
viento.
from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Cabrón, Fabián, te voy a hacer una pregunta ya en serio, cabrón. ¿A ti te gusta John Mico? Ay, Dios mío. No, me cogió. Es un pastelillo, por favor, Fabián.
Next will be the cleanup hitter.
La gente se la tiene bien mamá por mí, no sé.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big
Es bien
hit.
normalita.
Back in standing.
Bien normalita, cabrón. Es bien normalita.
Here comes the first pitch.
Y la canción esa riri de ella, cabrón. Y lo único que me gusta de la canción es dame contacto, le digo media, no, o sea, no me gusta más nada, cabrón.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale.
Para mí eso no era para estar en el Choli. Ay, lo cogieron robando base. Tú puedes creer tal cosa, Fabián. El cabrón, teníamos 2 outs, cabrón, y se quiere robar la base, cabrón, y lo cacharon. Me dejó a mitad de picheo.
But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 31 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Pero como te decía ahorita, lo de Smash Bros, cabrón. Hay un juego nuevo que sacaron, se llama Multiverse. Tienes que haber visto. Ahí está que si Batman, Tom y Jerry, Finn, Tasmania, está Superman, Wonder Woman, está Garnet. Pues, eso es de Warner Bros, un juego que es como Smash Bros, cabrón, y están toda esa gente, están en beta, está hasta LeBron. La película de Space Jam. Tienes que bajártelo, está gratis, pesa 4 gigas. Ahí en duro, me paso jugándolo. Bájalo ahora, cabrón, que lo que pesa son 4 gigas. Te bajas antes de que te vayas.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in
¿Oíste?
the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
So striding in,
A mí me gusta bastante el juego.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
No sé si a ti te vaya a gustar. No te pelea, tienes que aprenderte combo y todo eso. Yo nunca te he visto jugando un juego así.
Sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there is now the go-ahead run moves into scoring.
¿Metieron esa carrera? No puede ser.
James and their runners at the corners now.
No, no la metieron nada. Séptimo inning, Fabián 4-4.
First delivery to him on the way.
¡Y se fue!
This one's got plenty of distance.
Ya dale 3 carreras a ese scoreboard. En el primer pitch. Más challenge. ¿Qué demonio yo soy, puñeta? A mí me encanta MLB, cabrón, pero si lo dejo de jugar, cabrón, no vuelvo a entrar en un año. ¿Qué pasa, cabrón? Que uno lo juega normal, uno está bien viciado ese momento que uno lo está jugando, cabrón, pero uno no sale del juego. Cabrón, si tú no lo piensas, tú no vuelves a entrar.
He's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of...
Manda el juego por 3, que demonio yo soy, puñeta.
He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
¿Qué?
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this
Empezando a
guy.
hablar más bajito, cabrón.
Coming into this game.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tú te arrebatas fácil.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game.
For the victorious Bay Bears, 7 runs, 11 hits.
Tienes que invitarme, cabrón.
La
manera de perder el tiempo que no sea todo el día ese juego en mi cuarto jugando Play. ¿Entiendes? Si solo indica 4.93, Fabián. Mi average.
First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close.
Subí la 500 otra vez, a ver. Uf, en el mismo medio. A cogerá. Eso se va. Eso se va. Carlos, pues empezando el juego está 2-5. Tiene 5 jonrones a 5 carreras en el primer inning. ¿Cómo va a ser? Parece. Ah, pero lo puse 2-5 por lo menos, diablo.
Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot.
Cabrón, 2-7, Fabián, cuarto inning. ¿Cómo va a ser?
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down.
Ready once again, Johnny Duran. Already a home run.
Mira, Durán.
For him in this one.
Va a batear Durán.
Hard hit at third. Scooped up.
¿En serio, Fabián? ¿No me crees? Yo sé que tú lo viste. Ahí se fue Durán.
He starts the inning, and they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're
Base
down
por
by
bola,
6,
mi papá.
but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away.
Eddie. Uy, por el mismo medio. Strikey. Mira eso, Fabián. ¿Tú tienes el like todavía? Mira esa bola.
Particularly with his off-speed pitches, we'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Almonte has a beat on it, and
Me cogieron la bola.
the first out of the inning.
Me cogieron la bola.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
¿Qué va a hacer mañana?
He flew out in his last at bat. Vargas is off at first with 2 away. to the left side, reined in.
Ay, la tiró mal.
And he'll get in there safely.
Man,
Me
this is
están
a perfect
abuchando.
summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch,
abucharon.
or throw all game long. In fact,
Me cago en
they
ti,
should
Fabián.
just throw a 10 over
Fallé.
this thing because
Tiró
this
una
has
bola
become a
mal.
three-ring circus.
Me gestaron menos 2. Y me están insinuando de circo.
He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a
Ese es un
boatload as
circo,
we enter
cabrón.
the middle
Fíjate
innings.
si son un
It's
circo, hijo
about
de puta.
time they get something going.
¡La
The
cogió!
last thing you want to do is fall behind.
Eso sí, ese lo va a ir.
Digging in now, Phil Kaiser. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out
Dale,
once.
van a ser las 5 de la mañana, puñeta.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up.
Yo ni me tengo que mover. Salte pa'l carajo, ¿para dónde tú vienes?
James has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits.
Cabrón, el pompo viene para mismo tercera base, cabrón, y el jodido shortstop viene para encima de mí.
Generals are on top, 9-2. So the lineup flips over and digging in.
Ya se acabó el inning y me toca
He's
fildear
2 for
de
4 in the
nuevo.
ballgame.
Me encanta.
Hard to third. 2 is left. James. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Uy.
Striding into the
489 lo
box,
bajé.
Mike James. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Ya lo leí súper bien, cabrón.
Moves over. Makes the
¿Cómo la va a
play, 1
coger,
away.
chico?
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Jackson jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Caden Lyons claims the win out of the pen, his first. Peter Summers allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this
Ahí,
evening.
cabrón.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
Habla, ya no hablas, cabrón. Estás bien arrebatado por lo que tú estás.
It's time for baseball now as the
Ladies
show's
and
tour of the
gentlemen,
minors
please
continues with a
welcome
stop in the Southern
your
League. Tonight we've got a good
Mobile
matchup
Bay
in store between the Jackson Generals and the
¿Qué?
Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Adam Cullen, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance.
¿Qué? ¿Pero por qué me sale que fallé el challenge? ¿Cómo va a ser? Fabián, ¿tú puedes creer esto, cabrón? Cabrón, el challenge me dice, haz swing en tiempo para un doble o mejor, ¿verdad? Cabrón, y le doy swing en tiempo para un cabrón doble y me hace que fallé el challenge.
Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Macho, no puede ser.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Green, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a look and a throw back to second. And
Me cogieron en serio.
So striding forward now, Johnny Duran. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Duran,
one.
vamos.
Johnny
Que vas a batear.
Duran.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. James takes it in, and that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8.
And now a throw to first, and they got it. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0.
A puñeta.
Ready for another chance? Mike James, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Sí, mano.
Maybe trying
Ya, ya me han tirado dos para arriba en las esquinas. Pero bien para arriba, bien para arriba. ¿Dónde está el viento para allá?
It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Cabrón, como cambié de dirección, cabrón, y jonrón a la primera. El viento está bien roto, maricón. ¿Oíste? Sí, cabrón, porque cuando me da para la izquierda, bateo para la izquierda. Si el viento está para la derecha, tiro para el medio, porque se puede ir por el medio para la derecha.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series.
4 jonrones en esta serie contra ese pitcher. Ese tipo tiene que estar mordido cada vez que me toca a mí. Y hice esa carrera, ese jonrón de 2 carreras y estoy perdiendo 4-2. ¡Fabián! No, no la tiró. ¿Viste eso? Me salió como que un circulito con el showtime para tirar la bola, para tirarme para el piso y coger la bola. Y la cogí, pero pues no la tiré. Para que le di a tirarla, cabrón, pero como no la tiró, le di otra vez y pues me hizo el fake. Tirarla bien huele bicho. Es que pensaba que no lo había tirado, loco, porque me tiré, cabrón, le di el... Pero ¿por qué no lo tiraste para primera? Me gusta 5-5, Fabián, octava entrada. Estoy solo.
He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Cabrón, este hijo de puta me está tirando encima del cuadro todo el rato. Sabes que si viene para el medio, cabrón, lo voy a dar bien fucking duro. Vienes por el medio sí o sí, cabrón. Te lo dije que venías por el medio sí o sí, cabrón. Se va. ¡Se va! ¡Se va! Cogí la delantera, Fabián. 432 pies, Fabián. El jonrón. Cogí la delantera, cabrón. Cogí la delantera. 6-5, por favor, no choquen.
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal.
Ganamos. Gané, mejor dicho, cabrón. Ocho.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Bay Bears used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Williams Jerez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Corey Stokes records the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Bay Bears, 6 runs, 11 hits, and they committed 5 errors in the ball game. Time of the ball game.
No, porque las chamaquitas de allá afuera se ven bien bichas todas.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Las chamaquitas de allá afuera se ven bien bichas todas.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jackson Generals and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Emerson Mitchelltree is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road.
How
he does, and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Estoy peleando para allá a los 500.
From the stretch. Left center, base hit.
Ojo la coge el shortstop brincando. No la cogió.
And the screen shows the story right there.
Mira, 20 game winning streak, hitting streak, perdón.
He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so.
Me faltan 160 juegos para llegar al otro.
Striding in, Lester Edwards.
Ya mismo llego. A mi otro jugador. Ya, existe otro Grand Slam.
2-1, here it is.
Fino, caballo.
Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Into the box.
Pero no estaban duros la temporada pasada.
And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than home. Hit to third. James right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the 2nd.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And fellas, don't get used to what happened in the last game. I know this team won, but they kicked it around 4 times, committed 4 errors. That is not the norm. You cannot continue to play bad defense and think you're going to sneak W's.
Ya lo cabrón, hicimos 4 errores y ellos están hablando de malísima defensa.
Now to the plate, Mike James. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Here it comes on 1-1. Drilled on the ground.
Cho, mano, le di por el piso, yo no sé cómo. ¡Llegué! Casi. Mano, cabrón, qué cojones que en primera uno no se puede tirar.
Felipe Castilla, he doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Shot down the line.
No.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Tírate en primera, a ver.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the 3rd baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases.
Nunca he visto a nadie tirarse en primera, más que para volver.
Digging in, Mike James. Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 2 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Que eso no fue
And
bola.
that's over 2-1. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1. And the throw is there to record the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lyle McGinnis. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
McGinnis.
Fallan. Mano Ginobili o Jamal Crawford.
One's down to third. And he'll go the short
Lisa.
way to retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left.
Bueno.
Now at the plate, Mike James. He'll look to bounce back after striking
No
out
sé
his
nunca los
last
vi
time
jugar a
up.
los dos.
James.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Los dos eran sexto hombre, pero me gustaba.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Mucho no.
The set and the 1-1 pitch is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and
¡Gone! Como me encanta como lo anuncia ese tipo. ¡Gone! En el parque.
So a
433
2-run shot
pies,
to
cabrón.
left center, number 36 on the year for him, as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this
ganaron,
game,
en serio.
especially on the road.
Después de que
But
hizo
they
un
find
honrón.
a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Generals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Braden Shipley gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Emerson Mitchelltree couldn't escape the 4th inning as he
Cabrón,
slapped
como
with
me
the
encabron
loss.
again.
So that'll put a
En
wrap on
fucking
things
Instagram.
here this evening. From my
Me
partners
escriben
Dan
tanto
Friesen
jodido
and
bot,
Mark DeRosa,
cabrón.
I'm Matt
Me
Vasgersian.
haga
This has
follow
been a
tanto
special
bot.
presentation of MLB The Show. For more,
Y
follow us
siempre
on
son
Twitter at MLB
bots,
The
cabrón,
Show.
unas putas, cabrón. Que, ay, mira esta cabrón. Chacho, cabrón.
Fans our final line score. First for the victorious Jackson Generals. 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
Cabrón, diablo, ahora me acabo de dar de cuenta. No puede ser esto, cabrón. Yo le puse Mike James a mi fighter de UFC 3 y el de UFC 4 normal, pensando que ese nombre lo había inventado yo. O sea, obviamente no lo inventé, pero nunca había visto a nadie con ese nombre. Y me acabo de acordar que el tipo el tipo que jugaba en Europa, que jugó en Brooklyn a mitad de season, a lo último, y el panita de Kevin Durant se llama Mike James. Sí, cabrón. Ah, madre. Yo pensando que el nombre era casi original. Bueno, yo no puedo creer que Carmelo Anthony de Howard todavía sean agentes libres. No me llama. Quiero a DeMarcus Cousins.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one.
que quiero de Marcus Cousins porque necesitamos un stretch centro que tire la pelota para ponerlo con Ben Simmons.
Lots of
¿Qué
base
tú
runners,
dices?
lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So
Que tú
he's going
sepas,
to look to turn
cabrón.
things around.
¿Tú
in
sabes
this
que
one
TJ
here
Warren
today.
iba para Brooklyn? Nadie sabía que TJ Warren iba para Brooklyn. Tú me llamaste hasta loco, cabrón, por pensar eso y míralo dónde está.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the
Ahora
letter
que sí
with the
quería
fastball
full,
that
ya
time.
era
And
mi gran
guys, you
mano.
take a look at our visitors
No lo
here with
conseguimos.
the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah,
Este
Matty,
cabrón,
I
¿por
always
qué el
felt
piche
like these
así?
were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
There we go. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
En primera base se lo robó, en segunda. Ahora tiene break de meter.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
Dale, este cabrón me pasó de base en serio.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately.
El hombre supo lo que pase por bola. Eso sí lo entendió.
Get the
Por
bat
favor.
out of his hands any way that you can.
Cabrón, que
Now at the plate, Lester
no,
Edwards.
pase por bola, lo entendió, me pasó.
Cuts here.
Hijo de la gran puta, mano, cabrón, 2 outs. Ahora este cabrón se va a ponchar.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Striding in once again.
Oye, pero el juego está 3-3, anotaron.
Drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive
Uf, qué
sent
lindo.
toward the gap.
Eso se va, ¿verdad? Se
And
fue.
goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 37 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Mano, quiero un play 5, puñeta.
Wow, talk about a
Esa es
guy
la
getting
cosa.
hot, right?
Pero
Hit
no
the
sé.
bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he
Si
gets
tengo,
hot,
si
he
tengo
starts to hit
50
them in
pesos, cabrón, es
bunches.
mucho.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike James.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Oh, que el viento está para allá.
The 1-0. Hit the other way
Se va.
out toward right
Ah,
field.
lo cogió.
Kaiser will settle under it.
Puñeta, no llegó a los 500 todavía.
Will have to head back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in.
Tienes que hacerle toquecito.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tienes que hacerle toquecito.
Third, James fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Offense, apparently.
What you hating, my God?
Stepping up to the plate, John Galarraga. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Down to third. James scoops it up. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box.
Hacho, mano.
Now James.
Como yo boté la bola ahora y no la boté cuando había alguien en base, me voy a encabronar.
First pitch on its way. And that
Y porque
misses
siempre me
inside,
pasa cuando
1-0.
hay uno, cabrón, no la boto, pero la próxima la boto solo.
Oh, and this one is hit a
Uy,
ton
por el
out to
mismo
center.
medio.
Racing back the center fielder.
Ah, casi la
Just
boté.
missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
¡Llego!
The relay throw.
¡Y qué tercera!
He is in there with a triple.
Wow, He's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to
Llega a
fly
Hulk,
off the
cabrón.
wall, and he's in the third.
Hacho,
They
ese
might
es
think about
loco.
pitching around this guy going forward.
Llegué, me atreví. Me iba a quedar en segunda, cabrón, pero dije para el carajo. Fue que se le cayó.
Edwards.
The first baseman, number
James
4,
takes his lead at
Lester.
third with one away.
Edwards.
Me sueño.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Kaiser. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with two away now. Into the box now, Orville.
Favo, ¿cómo yo sé cuándo tirarme? O sea, cuando hay un bombo, yo estoy en tercera, y hay un bombo y he cachado, y yo me puedo tirar a meter. Porque hay veces que yo hago eso, cabrón, y vienen y la tiran para tercera out. Y no lo sé. Okay. So, a ver si ya entiendo. Okay.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ground ball right side. DiMaggio is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Okay.
Digging
Ya
in.
entiendo, cabrón, pero yo no entendía nada de eso, cabrón.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll power
Porque
in a
venía,
fastball
cabrón, en
that
los
time at 94 for strike one.
Los comentaristas venían y decían, ¿dónde carajo? Cabrón, que los comentaristas venían y decían, no aprovecho la oportunidad de anotar, y yo, papi, pues si no sé cuándo tirarme. Pues ya sé, cabrón, hecho.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone. As they add
La botó
still
otra vez.
another.
38 honrones, Fabián.
A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
$393.
Guys, we've seen 4 big balls
Pues déjame
between the two
bajarte
teams
el
so
moco,
far
cabrón, a
today.
ver
What
cuánto
are your
promedia ahora.
impressions of the long ball display?
A ver. Se acabó el juego. Es que me fui tras de 4 en este juego. Y tengo que haberlo subido. No me ha llegado. La que foto más bella que yo te envié de Red Dead, cabrón. Yo te digo ahora mi average. Pues saco, ¿verdad?
A player new to his
No.
Double A squad.
Mike, when it sounds to when times allow, Mike is really common that some players will get some extra work on the practice field. Aquí me están diciendo que ya puedo practicar todo. Ya estoy 60 overall. Llega a los 500, Fabián. Yeah. Y just came up. Llegué 500 exacto. Que estaba en 493 como tú ahora, pero ahora a ver si no puedo. Ajá, hice eso. Hice el doble base y después hice el jonrón en la última. De la hora que apague el celular me llega, cabrón. Vete pa'l carajo. Aquí puedo subir el cap otra vez. Sí, es lo que me enviaste. Voy. Ya lo subo el atributo de 50-56 de accuracy del brazo. O le subo el cap de de diablo. De poder desde 71 a 75. Diablo, porque tú lo ves desde tan cerca. ¿En serio te puedes tirar para primera? Diablo, aquí no se puede. Creo que no lo sé hacer. ¿Cómo uno se tira?
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Arm accuracy reaction. Ok. Hacho, yo también, caño, estoy que me voy ya. Estoy. Ahora me voy. No sé. Va. No te vayas y te voy a enseñar el juego de multiverse.